Hello, in this video I'll be showing you my top 10 most favorite toys. And basically I'll be explaining why these are my favorite toys, what I know about them. So let's get started. First one we're starting off with is Bernard. Bernard is the father of Enid from OKKO Let's Be Heroes. He appears in the episode Parents' Day, which is the first time you see him. And yeah, this is my plush toy of him. He even has my name embroidered under his foot. He's my favorite character from OKKO Let's Be Heroes. And this guy was a guy commissioned to be made. There were some details missing that I added on later on, as you can tell. Personally, I think it did a great job, and this really looks more like Bernard. I do play with this toy every day, and the reason this toy is one of my favorites is that me and Bernard have a lot in common. We both like gardening, and we both like cooking. And growing up, I didn't have a father in my life, so I look up to dads in like cartoons a lot more. Are like my favorite character. And I really like this guy. I play with him every day. I've taken him with me to my grandparents' house. He's gone with me inside the car for car rides, and many other stuff. But yeah, this is one of my most favorite toys, starting at number 1. Now let's move on to the next one. My next favorite toy I'm showing you is my Sheriff Woody, my Youngie Potch one. There are many other Woodies out there that look movie accurate or stuff like that, but I prefer my Woody to be my own Woody. This Woody doll was made by Youngie Potch. They based their Woody on what he really would have looked like if he had been made in the 50s. And this was basically the result. I paid for this guy a few months back. I play with this guy very gently. He has my name under his boot. And yeah, he's really one of my favorite toys. He's very ragdoll-like. He has a real leather hat. This guy does come in the car with me sometimes, or I play with him outside. It's really hard to play outside with mosquitoes. But I really like him because he doesn't look like the Woody from the movie. He looks like a Woody. He looks like my Woody doll. And that's what makes him unique to me. And yeah, that's why I love this Woody doll. Next, we'll move on to the next one. This one is one of the oldest toys I own. It's a bear plush. If you've ever seen Bear in the Big Blue House, this was a Disney Junior show that used to come on. I have the DVDs, and as you can tell, he's hugging up against me because I've had this toy since I was really young. This is possibly one of the oldest toys I own. Yes, his paw pads. He is so cute. And it's a bit faded, because you can really tell when I've had this toy, because you can tell the name's faded a bit. I sometimes write over it, but I haven't recently, so it's been fading more. And yeah, when his blue nose disappeared, I used fabric markers to fix that and make his nose blue again. I still play with this guy and take him many places because this one is special to me. It was one of the first characters I looked up to as a father figure. Which I know sounds strange, but yeah. This toy means a lot to me, and I wouldn't give him up for anything in the world. He's the one I'm always going to keep out with me. So now let's move on to the next toy. So far we've done 3 toys. The fourth one is Torment Elias from Neopets the Darkest Fairy, which I have the game right over here to show you guys. And here it is. Torment is the main character from this game. The outfit he's wearing right now is his potato sack and pants, which is my favorite outfit that he wears. He is barefoot in this outfit. My name Tyler is embroidered. He is a lot taller than my other toys. I'm going to give size comparison. Here's him compared next to Bernard. As you can tell, he's really much taller. He's very well detailed. He was custom made. So yeah, you can't like go and buy one. This one was like custom made. I really like him. I play with him a lot and cuddle with him every night. His pants are not removable though, which is not really upsetting because I don't really want to remove his clothes. But yeah, This is my Torment plush. I've taken him everywhere. He means the world to me. And yeah, and you can tell by how big he is by me holding him. So now let's move on to the next toy. The next one is a ultimate little Digimon. And for reference, can you find it? Oh, sorry about that. Keep nearly walking to the dresser. This guy right here, the one who I have my thumb over Matt, his Digimon partner is Gabumon, and this is his alternate form, Garurumon. I have been playing with this toy a lot. Recently, he got a Terra right there. Let me see if we can get the show. Where are my fingers? There it is. Recently, he got a Terra right there, but I sewed it up. So yeah, I think I did a good job. I guess it's just from aging. But yeah, the same person who made Torment made him. And one thing I forgot to say about Torment and Garurumon is that they're both the main stars of my Toon story I made. Garurumon has my name Tyler underneath his foot. And you'll find that I have a huge fascination for werewolves. So yeah. Tell me, are you a fan of Digimon? My sixth one is my Talking Bandit Healer. This one, as you know, as I said before with Bernard, I connect with father figures more in cartoons because it makes me wish I had that kind of father growing up in the future. The things I like about Bandit, the character itself, as I like how he's playful and willing to take his part seriously. I really wish I had a dad like that growing up because I didn't have any father figure in my life. I would have gave to have at least a dad who would do that with me.
Oh, biscuits.
And that would have really meant a lot to me. I cuddle with this toy sometimes. I play with him. I love playing his.
All right. High five.
I love playing his voice box. I love singing to the Bluey theme song with him. I stopped it right there because I don't want to be taken down for copyright. And yeah, this toy is lots of fun and has my name embroidered. Well, not embroidered, but wrote in permanent fabric marker. And yeah, that's why I like Bandit a lot. I'm pretty sure that's the other reason people do. So let's move on to the next toy. The next one is my Gengetsu Messenger to the Fox Gods, Gintama Plush. He has actual beads here. I had him made a long time ago. You know, he does have a wire inside of him, so he can be posed sometimes. Here is his removable sandals, which are strapped down with rubber bands so I don't lose them. He does have individual fingers and can pose them. There's his face. One of the reasons I had this plush toy custom made is because I really like the anime, and if you haven't seen it, I'd recommend. Here's the anime he's based from, and you can see him on the case there. This toy was custom made a while back, like I said. And you know, I played with this and Bear a lot. Because these toys are personally awesome to me. I know they seem like just random toys probably, but these toys are awesome because I can play with them as much as I want. And they have precious memories tied to them. That's why I love these toys so much. The anime I really liked a lot, and I especially wish I could meet Jintaro because he is a really cool guy in my eyes. The next one is Theo from Between the Lions. If you haven't seen Between the Lions, it's a PBS Kids show that used to air on PBS Kids, and Bino. I fell in love with that show, and I put my name Tyler there. Oh yeah, I also did put my name on Jintaro, but it's underneath his sandal, and I don't feel like removing the rubber band right now. One thing me and Theo have in common is that we wear glasses. And as you know, like I said with Bernard and several other toys, I didn't have a father figure growing up, so I looked to father figures in TV shows and cartoons. This plush toy I've gotten recently, I like it because it has sort of individual fingers. His foot, he's about 14 inches tall, and yes, I do cuddle with this. He is a very cool toy. A lot of precious memories. I remember watching this. I remember when I was little, I can remember this somewhat before I was going to school. I would sit up watching it on TV. It would come out, usually Arthur would come on next. And I remember that coming after home from school, I remember watching it. It would either come on before or after Arthur, because I remember Cyber Chase had to come on before Arthur or after. But yeah, the dad is my favorite character, and I plan to get the other characters so I can make fun adventures with them. And if you feel the same way about stuff, don't worry, you're not alone. I understand. But anyways, yeah, this is Theo. Oop, messed up. Final but not least is my Mr. Wolf plush. When the bad guys came out, I wanted a Mr. Wolf that looked better than the knockoff one I was seeing. They did release another one that was smaller, but I didn't really like it, but I got this one, which is pretty expensive right now. He has my name Tyler under his foot. I like him because he has a closed smile. This is a perfect toy if you ask me of Mr. Wolf. Some people say the head's a bit big, but it seems about right to me and it looks like Mr. Wolf. And yeah, I really love this toy. I noticed the camera's making the fur a lot darker than what it is. But yeah, it's one of my favorite characters because I can really relate to Mr. Wolf. And I really like that character. I do plan to get the bad guys on DVD, but for now I have this plush toy. And probably from here to here you can see how big he is. Like right here is where my waist is. And here's him all the way to my neck. A very tall toy. One interesting thing is that just like the Young Poch Woody, he has a little plush messing there, so his arms are extra floppy, just like his legs. And sometimes I can get him to cross his legs without even trying. Like if I put him down sometimes, he'll cross his legs. Not doing it now. But yeah, he does that from time to time. Here you are at this segment of the video, and here are a few honorable mentions that I'm going to show you. There are 5 honorable mentions I will show you. First off, Darren the Lion. Now I might be saying, why is this toy special to you?